We have the largest, deepest artesian basin in the entire world, under almost a quarter of Australia. It's millions of years old. It's Jurassic water, and where the Pilliga sandstone is and where Santos want to drill for coal seam gas, it's the recharge area. It's absolutely vital. I believe it's the single greatest resource and asset Australia has. They'll be drilling through 3 basins. There's the Murray-Darling Basin on the top, which is a living basin. Then there's a much older basin, the Surat Basin below, which is dead. And then below that is the Gunnedah Basin, which is the deepest, and that's where the fossil resource is that they're after. In the coal seams, there are these ancient elements. There's arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, uranium. They're meant to be left in the coal seams underground forever and they'd cause no problem. But when they fracture it all, they bring it to the surface and then they have no idea what they're going to do with this wastewater. We believe there's 520 different chemicals that are used in fracking fluids. We know from spills on sites what a lot of them are. Because there have been spills and accidents, people have discovered what a lot of them are. We decided this is a democracy. The government hadn't asked people if they wanted gas mining, so we've been doing what's called a gas field-free community survey, and you literally go door to door, property to property, and you ask every person, do you want this or not? We've even surveyed the towns. The lowest they have had so far is 93%. This is across the northwest of people who don't want it. So the government are quite prepared to go ahead completely against the community's wishes.
Well, I don't think CSG and agriculture can coexist. It's a nonsense. I mean, to say that the two can coexist, it's a bit like saying that a fox and a chicken can coexist. They can't. I've had 40 years in agriculture, and I can tell you now, broadacre farming and even grazing, the two can't coexist.
The profits really go to overseas in most cases. The Australian ownership of these companies is very small, so as a country we don't get much benefit out of it at all.
Now and then to the shore I turn again.
I came to Coonamble in 1967. We've been working hard, farming ever since. We've got very fragile black verticile soil. It's unsuitable for gas wells, it's unsuitable for pipes. We can't even have an underground telephone line because it moves so much. So therefore we can't have channels to run water for dams when it rains. We only can have our border. Every aspect of agriculture would be affected, but the basic thing is nobody would be there without the groundwater. The towns would go, the people, we couldn't live there. So it'll clear out great swathes of inland Australia. I'm a farmer, I'm a conservative, I'm a grandmother of 11. I care desperately about the future. I care about the water, the land, and agriculture is so critical. It's such a vital, sustainable industry. The Pilliga is the largest temperate woodland left in eastern Australia. It's supposed to be protected. It's not just what we're doing to the stratus below the ground and wasting our precious finite artesian water. It's the Pilliga. We have to protect it with our life.